What's up, fellas? We're here with Colin Miller from American Honda. How you doing, Colin?
Good. How are you?
Excellent. I see Honda really rolled out the red carpet this year for Bike Week. You've got a massive display here, and we're featuring the 50th anniversary of the Goldwing. Huge milestone. We were talking earlier, you said not many manufacturers can say they've had a bike in production for 50 years and have owned that market and really created, you guys really created the touring market with the Goldwing at a whole nother level. So there's a lot of electronics on this bike here. I think it even has an airbag on it, doesn't it?
There is a model with the airbag. I think one of them over there. Yep, definitely. So
that's the first motorcycle ever made in North America with an airbag. Yep. Can you give us a rundown on some of the electronics and how do you open all the compartments on here? Because it's a little bit high tech here, and we need a pro here to show us around.
Yeah. Technology is a big part of this model. So this is our Goldwing Tour DCT model. So it has dual clutch transmission. So it's like a real high performance transmission. So you can use either an automatic mode to basically have it kind of shift for you, or you can use a paddle shifter. And you've got a sport mode, an economy mode. So you can either have it, take it off like a rocket ship, or you can just be kind of cruising the highway. And then another big part of it is our infotainment system. So this year we basically added in a wireless CarPlay option. So you can either run Android Auto or CarPlay and wirelessly. So modern vehicles, right? You hop in the vehicle, you don't have to plug anything in. So that's a huge plus for this year. We updated our infotainment so it's a little bit more friendly for the customer to use. So you can play through your headset, speakers. You've got electronically adjustable windscreen. So a lot of kind of those features that our customers are really looking for. You got heated seat, heated grips. The passenger can turn on their heated seat right here. So, really trying to make it awesome ride.
She's been freezing down here at Bike Week this week. That would have come in handy. Harley doesn't have a heated seat.
No, I know, right?
So the back nice is heated both too, isn't it?
Yeah, components of it. So we got pretty much the whole system's heated, and then you've got the trunk itself. So there's a button underneath right here, basically that lifts the trunk up, so you can see how much space you've got in there.
You can put two full-face helmets in here, right?
We checked with like the largest double XXX we could find, and we made sure that two of them will fit in there, no problem, with room to spare. So, and then you've got the side bag, so you've got a little button right there for those. So you've got plenty of room inside each side bag. And then we even make like little accessory bags. So if you don't want to have to fish through your stuff, right, you can have everything put in your bag, put it in there, it fits perfectly.
So when you get to the hotel, you just pull your bag out and go
right in.
You're
right, good to go.
That's awesome.
So we're super stoked. It's so important to kind of the customer, and we make all these little changes each year to try to improve that product. So
I like the idea of the parking brake right here too, because I don't know of another motorcycle that has that. And if you're parked on a hill or in a parking lot that's kind of steep, you're always concerned your bike's going to go back and roll back. That's awesome.
Yeah. And with the parking brake comes standard on the DCT model, dual clutch transmission. So we can also put this in forward or reverse, like walking speed mode. So basically, you put it in there, you're in a tight spot, and you just push the button, and it backs up.
For us? I'd love to see it.
Yeah. So
let me close the bag for you here.
Yeah, thank you.
It's got forward and reverse, guys.
So you basically just hold the brake, push this button right here with the forward and backwards, push that, and this downshift button is for reverse. So it'll go back.
That's a big plus if you're in a spot where you got to push it backwards.
And then forward mode, you just hold the button.
That's spectacular for parking, huh?
Oh, huge plus. Especially you're in a tight spot, right? You're parking next to your buddies. Just make sure you're all set up in the right place. And so you got a passenger on back, you're loaded up, so it's really a good feature.
With the DCT, guys, there's no clutch here, and there's no shifter. It's and how many speeds is the transmission?
7-speed dual clutch transmission.
7-speed dual clutch transmission.
But we don't forget about customers too who just want a traditional clutch. So we offer all the models, of course, in a traditional 6-speed too. So.
And there's several colorways you can order this in. This is the 50th anniversary, golden anniversary. Of course, it's going to be metallic gold, right? But there's a Bordeaux red metallic, which is
right here. There,
that is really that's Christy's favorite color. She likes that one. And then you have this really aggressive looking matte black.
Yeah, we've got the on the standard model.
The standard looks.
Yeah, so it's right over there.
The standard to me looks like a touring Hayabusa.
I know, right?
It looks really aggressive,
Yeah. And then we have the silver too in this year as well.
You know what? That's the one I want, but this isn't one I need because Chrissy and I need all the storage we can get. If I bought that one, I'd end up putting a tour pack on it anyways.
Right?
But
exactly.
Spectacular machines.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
The headlights. Show them the headlights on this one too. There's, I think, 10 individual LED lights, and then it has the, what do you call the light on the bottom, Colin?
Oh, it's just kind of a aesthetic light, like kind of a
Yep.
running light setup. So yeah.
I heard it was called stereoscopic lighting. I'm not quite sure
Oh
what that means,
man.
but and you got the lights down on the bottom there, which is
Yep.
really cool.
Fog lamps come
I
standard
like this
on all of
colorway.
them.
What's the scoop with this one?
So this is a previous model year. Yeah. So 2024 came in that white.
That's sharp, the black, red, and white. Now, this is not a brand new model. This technology has been out for a few years, so the DCT is completely proven for millions of miles. It's not like you're buying a new model and you're gonna, have to deal with some teething problems. These have been thoroughly vetted. Hey guys, next year if you come, you could be riding one of these brand new Goldwings, and it doesn't cost a penny. Honda rolls out the red carpet here, and you get to do it for free. Which is the best part. You don't even need to bring a bike to Bike Week. Just come here and sign up, and you could ride every model Honda, and not just Honda, all the manufacturers here. It's my favorite event in the entire year. And of course, you got the racing, you got the Daytona 200, we've got the flat track. I really like the what do you call that logo on it? It's a Goldwing.
Yeah, it's the Goldwing logo. So we kind of did it on the rear bag as well as the front as well.
I like how it's contrast a little bit of color.
And you know what's even cooler too? So if you look at like the gold has this kind of wood grain look to it, but it's actually little wing logos in it too.
Taylor
like
pointed that
all
out
those
to me
little
the other night.
details.
I didn't even notice it until she pointed it out. I thought this is gold. Is that real gold plated, or is it?
Man, a little bit. No, I'm kidding.
24
I'm kidding.
karat gold.
We had to keep with the theme, right?
Yeah,
Goldwing,
it looks really cool. And you have a center stand too, which makes it easier for washing it. So if you want to wash the wheels, or if you're going to store it for the winter, you don't want to get a flat spot on your tires.
There you go.
So that really doesn't make any sense to me at all, because it is a bagger, right?
I know. We've actually thought about it, right? Like, how could we do that, right? There's been like chatter about it sometimes. So
put a turbo on it. It's already got 100. It comes standard with 125 horse. You'd have a 200 horsepower turbocharged monster. I know somebody who could do it for you too. Mr. Turbo himself.
Yeah.
So this basic engine design, this particular configuration, how many years has this been in production?
So this engine generation came in 2018.
So it's completely vetted and totally bulletproof.
Yeah, and all of our products, right? Because everybody knows Honda's reputation is reliability, right? Performance and reliability. So anything we bring out, no matter what, it could be a Goldwing, a car, or a generator, it all go through like an intensive testing process. So we make sure that when we bring it to market, that it's gonna be the Honda that customers want and know the reliability of.
That's your hallmark and trademark is reliability.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yep.
The stereo on this too. This is an upgrade from the Sport model, right?
Correct. Yeah. So the Tour model has you got 2 speakers up in the front, 2 speakers in the rear, and you can really you can go back in between if you have a headset connected to the unit. So you have your wireless headset. You can play it in that, or you can put it external audio and just play it through the speakers. So really kind of gives you the flexibility.
And there's some cool badging here too. I don't know if we pointed that out. The 50th anniversary Goldwing says 1975 logo.
Yep. Huge plus for us.
It comes on the key too, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It does, yeah. It comes on the key. And if you buy a 25 anniversary edition, you also get a 50th anniversary book that we've worked on, and a 50th anniversary model.
Yeah,
so we send those.
Yeah,
make sure to get those to the customers.
Well done, well done.
And in addition to those side bags that we were talking about, you've also got this center compartment storage too, right? So you can charge your phone directly right there with USB-C. Keep it in there. You've also got a little side pocket in here too. So lots of storage across the whole bike.
I haven't seen that yet. That's why I wanted you to show us around this. There's things on this you won't know unless you knew. I mean, I had no idea there's storage on. That's pretty cool.
Yep. So lots of cool little features and things to kind of just make it a better experience for the customer. I mean, that's the biggest part of how this bike has actually evolved, right? So
it's a single-sided swing arm on this also, right?
It is, yeah.
And it's a special front suspension too, right?
Yeah, so instead of like your normal like telescopic forks, it's a front link suspension. So you've got a single shock in the middle with a linkage setup. So really helps kind of lets you lose some weight, lets you kind of centralize the mass, and also prevent like a natural anti-dive, right? Because you have a big bike, it's and you're really pushing it hard. You can ride it like a sport bike. So I mean, people always think the Goldwing, oh, it's a big heavy touring cruiser, but it's actually completely opposite. You can ride this thing long distances, but at the same time, ride it as hard as you would a sport bike too.
And this new generation is actually 80 pounds lighter than the previous generation, right?
Yep, yeah, that was a big goal for us, is dropping the weight, really kind of making it a little bit easier to handle, people getting up off, getting it off the center stand or side stand, and making it just kind of more nimble as you're going around.
Outstanding.
No, it turned out awesome. We're really proud of it, and I mean, it's a bike you can just you know, almost cruise to the grocery store if you want, take a couple-day trip, or go across the whole country. So that's the big plus about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can't think of a better bike to take cross country for sure.
Exactly.
How far can you go on a tank of gas? It's what, five-gallon tankers?
Yeah, you got about a 5.5-gallon tank. I don't know. I'd have to look up the exact mileage, but you know, like you're getting well over 200 miles easy. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you, Colin, for sharing
Yeah,
the
thank
history
you.
and
No problem.
vision of the 50th anniversary. Wish you guys the best of luck, and I can't wait to ride mine. I just signed up. Christy and I are going out for a ride at 1:30 in about 8
Yeah,
minutes, so I
there
got to
you
sign
go.
off and go grab my helmet.
That's
Thanks
awesome.
again.
Well,
I
yeah,
appreciate
enjoy
it.
the ride. Thanks for coming
Thank you.
by.
Thanks for
Appreciate it.
watching.
Yeah.